we have to look at R1.4 and R1.8. Everything that starts with R is coming from the book on O37. So I'm going to stop for a second and just show you now. I'm going to share my screen again, and I am going to go to the class. As I mentioned, for those of you who just came in, all the information is in 037 and Vital Source course materials. Then you click on, you already paid for this, do not pay again, launch courseware, and let me show you where the two courses are. One of them is called College Algebra, of course, and the other one is called Corequisite Support. So the e-text contents, this is all College Algebra. As you see, there is no R denomination. But when you click on Corequisite Support, then you see all the R's. And of course, R, when you open R1, R1.4 is here, and R1.8 is here. I will tell you at any point in time so you know what we're doing and where we are. If anything is confusing, please stop me. So the first step, so I'm going to stop sharing now so you can see what I do. And we can always go back here and select more problems. Okay? So the first thing we have to review is order of operations. I know I am obligated to stop at 7:20 till 7:30 and give you a little break, so I will. If I, by any chance, you're not offending me, if it happens that I continue and continue and continue, please say it's 7:20, and I know, okay? Only my phone tells me the correct time. Okay. Order of operations. This is something very important. I'm sure everyone knows at least something about it. We cannot perform operations if we do not know their order. So, first of all, the first step is any grouping symbols. What do I mean by grouping symbols? So this is the first priority. This is a grouping symbol, parentheses. This is another grouping symbol, brackets. And we do have a third one, braces. So grouping symbols have to be addressed first, and exactly in this order. This has to be addressed first, parentheses. This, after I'm done with parentheses, then I move on to brackets. When I'm done with parentheses and brackets, I move on to braces. We're not going to have that complicated, so we should expect parentheses and brackets. That should be good enough. Then, after I'm done with the operations inside of these, what is my next step? Power. Or powers. That would be my next step. What would be my next step after that? Multiplication. If the color I use is not good enough, please stop me. Multiplication, division. This is very important. The specification here is from left to right. Don't pick and choose. Oh, I just want to do division first and then multiply. No, 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 no. So these are the same level, but they have to be performed from left to right. And last but not least, addition, subtraction. No discussion there. I'll explain. I don't have the specification for addition and subtraction. Okay, so let's start with an example. Any questions so far? Okay. So this is my page 2. I also scan these pages and post them and send them to you via email if you want. Okay, so let's take a look at a simple example. Let's say 6 squared minus 24 plus 2 squared times 3 minus 1. This is a simple example. It has no grouping symbols. No grouping symbols. So, since there are no grouping symbols, I have to perform the powers, multiplication, division from left to right, and then at the very end, addition and subtraction. Okay. So, my first step is this and this. 6 squared, anybody knows? Unmute yourselves.
36.
Very good, excellent. Brand, very good. Minus 24 plus, can anyone give us 2 squared?
4.
Very good. Can anyone tell us what is the next operation mandatory?
Multiplication.
Yes, which is this. Later on, when you get more comfortable with these, yes, I would allow 36 minus 24 minus 1. They can be done at the same time, but let's stick with our rules. So 36 minus 24 plus 4 times 3, anyone?
12.
Very good, minus 1. Now, here's what I recommend. Notice that I did not say addition and subtraction from left to right. I did not. Okay? So, I will do this. I will add the positives. 36 plus 12. That's 48. Negative 24 minus 1 is negative 25. 48 minus 25 is 23. And this is it. Any questions on this problem? Any questions? Okay, let's take a look at one other with more than just operations, but with grouping symbols, and then a fraction one, and then we're going to work on a problem on our own. I'll let you take a little break though. Okay, so let's see, 18 divided by 6 plus 4 bracket, 5 plus 2 parentheses, 8 minus 10 to the third, close the bracket. Notice that if you use a left parenthesis, you have to have a right parenthesis. I use a left, I have to have a right. I use a left bracket, I have to have a right bracket. They have to be paired, always. Okay, so, again, when you get more experience with this, you can cut a little bit of corners, but right now I'm not going to. I'm going through the steps. Grouping symbols. I see 2 grouping symbols. I see parentheses and I see brackets. I have to start with parentheses. And I have to copy everything as is. Okay. So I go through and I see 8 minus 10. How much is 8 minus 10?
-2.
Very good. Because it's negative, I have to put it in parentheses. And you can say, but wait a minute, you just said that you are, yeah. So, notice here, this is no contradiction. Although it initially, you may say, but what are you talking about? You're just going back on your word. No, I'm not. So 8 minus 10 is a negative number. I have to put it in parentheses because I have to raise it to the third power. Furthermore, what is the operation between 2 and the parenthesis? There is nothing. What is it? If there is nothing, what is it?
Multiplication.
Thank you very much. So I cannot ever have two operation symbols one after the other. This is incorrect. This is correct. So please remember, you can never write something like this. You can never write something like this with minus. You have to put parentheses. Okay? So this is not acceptable. This is acceptable. So at this point, you can say you finish parentheses, although you still have, but these are different parentheses. This is a grouping symbol, but this is not per se a grouping symbol. I don't have operations inside to perform. I have to raise negative 2 to the third power though. So I'm done with this, but in order to move on here, I have to perform the operations in brackets according to the order of operations. So let's see. You will notice that sometimes I write all sorts of explanation, but when I do this, it means that this continues here. This was just a side explanation. So you know, follow the sign to continue. I have to copy 18 divided by 6 plus 4, copy parenthesis, bracket, 5 plus 2, and now I have to perform this power. Negative 2 to the third power. When I multiply 3 negatives, what sign do I get?
Negative.
Yes. But again, I cannot have this crash. I have to put parentheses again. Can anyone tell us negative 2 to the third power? Other than Brand, because he knows everything.
I'm sorry.
I want you to. I'm kidding.
He's unmuted already. I keep clicking.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So, you already told me it's negative 8, correct? Good. Now, I finish the power. What operation do I have to perform in order to eliminate brackets?
Multiplication.
Yes. I have to perform this. I copy everything else. 5. How much is 2 times negative 8? A positive times.
Negative 16.
Excellent. One more step to get rid of this. 5 minus 16.
Negative 11.
Can I write it like this?
Yes.
Can I?
Oh no, you gotta put it in parentheses.
Exactly. Because of the raised dot, which is multiplication. Yes, exactly. Okay, now multiplication and division from left to right. Finally. Yes, if you say, could I have written here 3 from the very beginning? Yes, you could have. But I wanted to stick with the rule and just make sure we don't make an error. So, 18 divided by 6 is indeed 3. 4 times negative 11, yes. I'm sure you're going to say negative 44. Now, what is the final answer?
Negative 41.
Negative 41. Exactly. Okay, so I'm going to stop my video here. We didn't see that last row. Okay, so indeed negative 41.